Hello. You are watching a Central Campus News broadcast with your co-hosts, Olivia Keller, and your other co-host, Demetrius Stavros. Together they form the Central Campus News team. I am their narrator, Dan Maroney.
Central Campus. Today is May 11th. I'm Demetrius Stavros.
And I'm Olivia Keller.
And here are your daily announcements.
Today's lunch is barbecue chicken on a bun, baked beans, french fries, fruit and veggie bar, and milk.
All library books are due this Friday. Please return all library materials this week.
Freshmen who have signed up for an advanced language arts class next year should attend a meeting at 3 p.m. today in Mr. Gifford's classroom, room 301.
There is a girls' cross-country athlete parent meeting on Tuesday, May 24th at 5:30 p.m. at Magic City campus. All those interested in running cross-country in the fall should attend.
If you are 14 to 18 years old and love animals, you should consider joining Roosevelt Park Zoo's Zoo Teen Volunteer Program. Zoo Teens assist with zoo camp and perform duties around campus. You have the opportunity to be more involved in community service while obtaining invaluable leadership skills. Fill out an application at the zoo or stop by room 302 to obtain one. Applications are due to the zoo by Friday.
Any football player who is interested in going to the UND Teen Camp or the Minot High School Camp must get the paperwork to Mr. Danielson.
Happy birthday today to Mrs. Lindsay Kurzman, Brian McCabe, and Gustav Voth.
And those are your Central Campus announcements. Have a great day.
I'm Mike Smith, and you're watching The Harbor. I went to a City and Color concert last year, and at the start of the very first song, Dallas Green got on the microphone and he asked everyone to take out their cell phones. He said, record this song, film it, throw it up on Instagram, check in, let everyone know where you're at. And for that first song, it was just a sea of cell phones. And when the song ended, he walked back up to the microphone and he said, all right, I want everyone to put your phones in your pocket, shut them off. And he said, don't be on your phones during this concert. He said, just be here, just be present. And it got me thinking, how many times in life do we experience things through our cell phones instead of just being present? It's like when you go to the zoo. Instead of just being present and looking at the animals, we're looking at them through our screen. Or if you've ever seen a sporting event, people aren't actually watching the game, they're watching the game through their phones. Or someone will go on vacation and they spend the entire vacation uploading pictures of where they're at instead of just being present. It's like we're living life just for the Instagram photo. Why do we feel this need to constantly share every picture, every moment, everything that we do? I think we do it because somehow we believe that it validates this facade that we're living this incredible story. And why do we live for the photo? I think it's because we want to present the world with this filtered version of our life. And it's easy. There's a filter or an app for everything. And I think a lot of you probably filter your photos through 4 different apps before you even post it. And why do we do it? Why do we live this filtered version of our life? I think it's because it makes us feel more beautiful. It makes us feel more adventurous. It makes us feel more artistic. It makes us feel like our life is more exciting. But in reality, it's just a filtered version of our real life. And for some of you, it's not the pictures that you post, but it's that online personality that you've created. And we all know who you are. It's like the person that you are online is nothing like the person that you are in real life. There are those of you out there that will troll all day long on social media. There are those of you sitting there with keyboard courage who will write things online, but you would never be able to say those things in real life. And why do we do it? We do it because we're afraid that who we actually are isn't enough. It's almost like there's this tiny voice in our head telling us if they knew who I was, if they really knew who I was, they wouldn't like me. I mean, some of you girls are terrified at the thought of coming to school with no makeup on because you don't want people to see what you actually look like. And for some of you internet tough guys, you would be terrified for the world to find out how insecure you actually are. It's almost like you've created this life that you have to live with a filter on because you're afraid of people finding out who you really are. And the more you focus on building this online filtered persona, the more it hinders you from being authentically connected in real life. Now listen, I hate to burst your bubble, but there are very, very, very few people out there that will ever make a dime off how many followers they have online, yet so many people focus on who follows them. Now, I don't hate social media. I love it. I think it's an incredible way to stay informed, but social media can never truly keep us connected. And that's why I think it's so important to unplug. I think it's so important to take time to do a digital detox. And it's not just an opportunity for me to connect with my friends. It's not just an opportunity for me to connect with my family, but it's an opportunity for me to connect with myself. You know, I get rid of all of my apps. I put away my laptop. It's not just my phone and my computer. I get rid of all screens. It's a chance for me to recharge. It's an opportunity for me to regroup. And I begin to find this new rhythm to my own life. So I want to challenge you. Take a digital detox. Maybe for a day, a week, or even a month. Have you ever wondered what life could be like if you were brave enough to live unfiltered? What if you could just unplug?